Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. The current bullish news as of Friday: tensions remain high with the Russian and Ukraine relations as they trade attacks on each other's territory, and Russia seems to be intent on stopping Ukraine's grain exports. USDA reported overnight sales of U.S. soybeans to Mexico, China, and an unknown destination of over 900,000 metric tons, about 33.4 million bushels. Temperatures were in the 90s, in some cases triple digits, across much of the Midwest and Northeast on Thursday. The U.S. Drought Monitor reports almost 60% of the U.S. corn crop is in a drought condition, 56% of the milo crop, 53% of soybeans. The bearish news overnight: heavy rains across Wisconsin and northern Illinois. More rain in the forecast for parts of the Corn Belt through this week, along with moderating temperatures. Export demand remains really slow, and the Brazilian corn values are still $20 to $30 per metric ton cheaper than U.S. values. Local cash trading slow as harvest winds up in South Texas. The futures markets are sharply lower, and the port in Corpus remains closed. Corpus Christi's public elevator and Archer Daniels Midland's next vessel should be in today or tomorrow, and milo unloading will commence once they start loading onto the vessel. The Andersons Houston are open for corn and milo trucks 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, yet to be determined. Timco Houston is open for milo and corn 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. 7 days a week. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle and Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It's about, we'll call it 20 minutes thereabouts to 7 on Sunday evening. We're looking towards sheep and goats on Tuesday, cattle on Wednesday. Sean, what have you seen come around this weekend?
Oh, sure think we'll get somewhere between that 3 and 4 on the sheep and goat end, and somewhere around that 8 to 1,000 on the cattle end is kind of what I'm thinking. So turning off a little brown, so might be a few more heads show up on Wednesday. But anyways, we'll play that by ear. But sure expecting a decent sale this week in Fredericksburg.
The weather's still supposed to be hot through the balance of the week. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. That's what they're talking like. I'm about ready for fall. I kind of like the summertime, but I'm sure ready.
Yeah.
Ready for cooler weather and some rain. So
well, we'll pray for both. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at meat moves from Friday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass Cutout Value Afternoon Report, $1.26 lower at $113.47. The butts were up $5.74 in the afternoon. USDA reported the week's federal slaughter for hogs, 2.392 million head through Saturday. That's 76,000 more than last week, but it's 100,000 head above the same week last year. The year-to-date hog slaughter, 1.3% ahead of last year's pace. As we look back to the beef side of the equation on Friday, wholesale boxes Friday afternoon quoted at $302 flat for the choice, $277.54 for the select. That was 86 cents of a drop in the choice, $222 drop in select. USDA says slaughter for the week through Saturday, 619,000 head. That's 5K from last week, but it's 57,000 from the same week last year. Year-to-date cattle slaughter trails last year by 3.9%. As we look at the Friday's FCE online auction, 1,736 head. We had one sale of 150 Texas heifers at $180.75. The other cattle were unsold, 178 bid, 180 ask. Looks like we did see some Western Corn Belt, 185 and 186. Southern trade again was light Friday, 178 to 189. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from Friday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan. We're getting ready for the Mason sale. Ken, what's it looking like?
Yeah, Larry, we about 600 head about around 6 o'clock this evening. Kind of looked at 750 head we end up with probably. There'll be a good many come in the morning while it's still cool. We're still pretty well, as we and I talked, over 30, 35, 40 days, over 100-something degrees already, and look to be that way for the next 14 days. Our pasture's definitely brown. We got some old, grass, but we're already cubing and caking some cattle right now. A little more protein, whatever.
Right.
But a good run of it, about 50 cows, I think. And we're going to start see for a good stock and feeder sale. Got about 600, 700 head I know of right now going to be there. A lot of good wean cattle, probably have around a couple thousand head or more on that Thursday sale. Also, we talk about more of that either tomorrow evening or on Wednesday evening, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken.
Call Larry, go 325-372-5159. Also go to our website. We got a lot of information on these stock and feeder sales. That's at jordan@cattle.com, Larry.
Ken, we'll talk to you Monday evening. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we are swinging through some of our cattle we've got on pasture up here near San Augustine. And I want to remind your listeners that I am updating my website. I'm adding a group just about every day or so. It should be complete here in a week or two. And I really believe that this replacement market will be in full swing this fall once we get past this summer and get into the new corn. And I'm already seeing signs of it. So keep that in mind if you're looking for replacement cattle. And we do have a lot of good bulls of all the popular breeds for lease or sale. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5 foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Oh, I guess it's about 6:20 on Sunday evening. What's Monday looking like now, Gary?
Larry, we got a little over 1,000 in right now. I'm actually gonna have that 1,300 again. Last week I had 15, but I'm actually gonna have that 1,300. They're a little bit shorter than last week. We got 100 and probably 25, 30 cows though already. Probably wind up with close to 200 cows again. Calf wise, we got about 60, 70 head of F1 cross calves from down around Woodsboro. Then we got some Charolais calves. There's about 25 or 30 of them. Then got a good mix of black calves. There's about 40 or 50 of them, Larry. That's the only big deals we have. But that's about it.
Good. How many of the cows you going to palpate?
We got a few palpate cows, probably 25 to 30, and I'm sure we'll get that many more in the morning.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for Monday's sale in Nixon, Gary.
You can catch us here at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
Gary, I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10 foot wide to 30 foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's the sale shaping up Sunday evening?
Looks like we got right at 350 in, probably somewhere around 75 or 80 cows. Going to palpate somewhere around 35 or 40 cows there in the morning, and do have 3 or 4 bulls to test. Would expect to catch more cows the way it looks. Calf and yearling deal, a lot of big yearlings, some wean cattle. Quality is good on them. Quality's good on the calves, and do have a handful of light calves if anybody's looking for some. I'd like to remind everybody about that special stocker feeder sale we have coming up on August the 14th. In the meantime, if we can help you, reach us at 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. How was your Friday sale?
Oh, we got along real good. The lesser quality cattle might have been a little softer, but overall the market was strong, sir.
Good. Walk the pens with us, please.
All right, we had 532 head of cattle, 3 horses, and 5 goats, and that old market was steady. The 200, 300-pound steers were 250 to 305. Heifers were 206 to 265. 300, 400-pound steers were 214 to $3. Heifers $1.87 to 265. 400, 500-pound steers 212 to 258. Heifers 206 to 242. 500, 600-pound steers 204 to 240. Heifers $1.90 to 2 1/4. 600 to 700-pound steers $2 to 226. Heifers $1.79 to 250, and your 700 to 800-pound steers were $2 to 228, and heifers were $1.50 to $1.80. Packer cows are pretty strong. They're brought anywhere from $61 to $1.05. Packer bulls brought $1.02 to $1.30. Young stocker cows, we had a few of them. They brought anywhere from $68 to $1.10. With some bred cattle, around that $14.75. And the few pairs that we had Friday brought anywhere from $810 to $1,400, sir.
Did anybody tell you they were going to come back with cattle this next week?
Yes, sir. I know of several bunches coming this next week. I got a set of black baldy, black calves coming, and then I probably got another set of Charolais cross calves coming. So we're going to have a good start of calves next sale Friday.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Rodney.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle, call me at 361-358-1727 or call me on my mobile 645-5002.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you and take care.
Bye-bye. McCoys.com. Make McCoys your choice for livestock pens and rodeo equipment like the 40-foot utility round pen or a manual rope and chute. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. It's Sunday evening, Riley. It's about 8:30. What's a Monday sale looking like tonight?
Volume looks like about like last week, Larry. I think somewhere between 1,400 for tomorrow. About this, just everything's about the same as last week. Couple hundred cows. Probably have 40 palpated cows. Not very many pairs. Maybe 6 or 8 pairs. Nothing real fancy there. Calves. I got lots of good calves. Maybe the quality of calves might be a little bit better this week. A few more strings of them. No big strings. Got a lot of 30 to 50 head groups. But some good Brangus calves. Got another set of good Charolais calves there. Got a good set of Red Angus cross calves there. So quality looks good, and I think we'll end up with around 1,400 for tomorrow.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, tell everybody how to contact y'all.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the webpage.
We appreciate you, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company. Corpus, Milo through Corpus in July, D's plus 95, 11.17. Houston, 11.43. Progresso, 9.47. Brownsville, 10.90. Yellow corn to Corpus, 5.01. Houston, 5.31. Progresso, 5.71. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in August, 8.61 1/4. Houston beans, August-September delivery, November less 70, 13.12 1/4. Neighbor, we moved no cotton on Friday. Prices range from $77.31 on the low side to $79.56 on the high side. Neighbor, it looks to me like that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. Thanks so much for listening to us on one of our 14 Down on the Farm affiliated stations or our website, downonthefarmradio.com. Neighbor, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening to us. Good day. We'll see you down that road.